we'll be going with another set here. This is from the 1700 bracket. It is Lucky23 going up against low APM, high BMI. And bit of a leap in the ranks here. We have a low APM, high BMI is number 2 in the bracket, while Lucky is number 31 here. So it's gonna be an uphill climb for Lucky most likely, but we're gonna see what he's got in store for us here, and we will have this set coming. This set here and one more to go. The other set is another uphill climb for Kala. So he's going up against Funny Liquid, who is number 1 seed. So, Lucky chose Shaded Ponds, and low APM, high BMI chose Battlegrounds, and then Nomad Hubs will be the neutral game number 1. As far as civs are concerned, Lucky here bans Huns, chose Lithuanians. They were sniped from him. Have Khmer, Portuguese, Byzantines, and Malians. While low APM will have banned Celts, chose Burgundians, Franks, which are sniped from him, Spanish, Bohemians, and Berbers. We're not going to waste any time, though. We're going to dive right into game number 1 here. Yeah, load it up. All right, game number 1, Nomad Hubs. For those who are wondering, the bog terrain has trees that have 250 wood. It's like the wood hub. There are some resources spread around there for that too. We see the town center coming in here for low APM, as he will be laying in purple with the Spanish. And then we'll see Lucky going for a town center here on the wood node with the Portuguese in blue. So a little bit of a different start here. You do start with 4 villagers, and usually players will opt to build a house. Looks like low APM did just that. Low APM is on a food node where there's extra hunt, boar, and berries. Goats are spread all over the place, and low APM's in chat. Yeah, the fourth fill takes people. It confuses them, right? They have to adapt. It's we're always keeping you guys on your toes here. We have some unique starts, obviously, and 4 starts, 4 villagers is a weird start for other civs if you're not playing as Mayans, right? So it is very nice though. We do like having that 4th vill there. Gives you a little bit better chance of finding some of the goats, as it looks like Lucky just now realized he has another vill. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's check the scouting on that. Uh-oh. I hit the wrong buttons. Yeah, he just now realized that, so Lucky gonna be having that 4th vill here, gonna start getting on food early, obviously. Both players fairly close to one another. Do some scouting for low APM here, and we'll see how things shake out. I didn't pull up the elos for these guys, but I will do so. I know there's going to be a bit of a discrepancy. The first round here, well, technically this is the second round, but the round of 32 here, obviously low APM is one of the high-ranked players here. He's the number 2 seed, as a matter of fact. Meanwhile, Lucky's like the number 31 seed. So Elo for Lucky is currently at a 1439. He's peaked a little bit higher than that, not much though. And then low APM is sitting at 1656. He's peaked over 1700, looks like. So obviously a bit of a discrepancy there, but anyone under 1700 was able to sign up. And we'll see what Lucky has in store for us. Potentially have some interesting strategies. Go for some crazy YOLO plays. Who knows? Time will tell. Where is this villager going? Guess he's just scouting? So he's carrying a hammer, though. Oh! Oh no. This is a dead villager right here. Not going to mill there, sir. Surprised. Does he not have... he doesn't see that one. Scouting is always difficult without a scout, right? Always difficult without a scout. A little bit better here for low APM. He is using the goats to scout, though, while we see Lucky has taken the goats, or not even goats, they're geese this game, but the herdables. And now they're going to share deer. Always a fun nomad start, right? Always. We are actually getting into the late stages here of this round of 32, though. So I think we'll look at the bracket later. I have 2 sets that I'm casting today with this being the situation. And then we will have, I think, as far as I know, there's 1 more set scheduled to play that I'm aware of. I don't know, there might be 1 or 2 sets that I need to deal with otherwise. Can they really be considered food hubs? I mean, they have berries, they have 2 sets of hunt. I mean, let's just consider the food in the food hub. There's 2,490 food in this hub, Shaman. Do you have a better idea? What we could name this? Look at another one. Well, this one's being taken here. We've already lost some deer, so we'll go to another one. This one is a little less, this is true, but still 2,300 food. That one's 5,000 food? What the hell? How's it 5,000 food? Is it really the berries? 1,500. Yeah. 2,600. 2,400 food. I mean, that's a lot of food to be in such a tight, compact area. Not to mention there are the geese, spread out in between here and there. I mean, there is some food obviously elsewhere, right? So, I don't know. I think it's a fine name, to be honest. We're gonna go with it. I don't know, Shaman. This was Hitch's idea, and if Hitch is in chat, maybe he can speak to his idea of it. But that's a lot of food. That is a lot of food, all things considered. 1 berries, 1 boar, 1 patch of deer. Not always. I think it's usually 2 patches of deer, like 7, 8 deer, and then the berries and a boar. This is a little bit of a interesting one because I think this is just placed a little bit differently. But I mean, yeah, Hitch is in chat. I agree. Yeah, Knight. There's casting to be done. I'm tired of being behind, and if I cast both of these sets, I will actually be caught up. So. I mean, that would definitely limit the food on the map. I don't know. Regardless of what we call each individual hub, there's more food on some hubs than others. There's more wood on some hubs than others. There's 22,000 wood in just these mangrove trees alone. And then the mineral piles, obviously there's 1,200 gold per tile. So that's a lot of gold. But stones are just kind of spread in between. They don't have additional. I like it though. I like it. I like it a lot. Feudal Age for low APM coming in here. He's on stone. Looks like it's probably just going to be a fast castle 25 plus 2, and then he'll be up. We don't have a click yet here, so it'll be 27 up. You have a barracks, he's on gold. So does he really have good food income? I think he has 17 on food, but where? Is it all over here? 12 right here, yeah. Potentially, but low APM should be able to get that castle up much earlier by the look of things. He's about to be able to click up here, he's just waiting for the buildings to finish, basically. He's a 4th drop off. Over here, it's going to be a little bit behind still. He'll have to build his buildings as well. So, plus, I don't think he's going to have the food. He's on berries. He's on berries. I don't know if he'll have the food. It's going to be pretty close. Like he will. But it feels like it's going to be a good 3 minutes behind the Castle Age here. I mean, the build for 27 pop against 25 pop is, you know, what is it? What does it make available? 20 seconds, 25 seconds, or whatever it is. 15 seconds. I don't even know right now. No clue. We also have Spearmen being produced here, so Lucky is expecting aggression, it seems. He will go for the blacksmith in the market. Outposts are very nice here. There's now 7 on stone. Lucky will have enough for a castle. And then conquistadors are going to be out and about. On this map, that's going to be painful. Great vision here. We're going to switch to the scouting here. Just good scouting overall. He sees a lot. Got goat all the way over here. I mean, it's exploring the map. We have a villager fighting a spearman. And that's pretty much going to die. The click is in. The villagers, will they come forward? Nope. It will be a defensive castle. So he will not go for the forward castle. He's just going to build it at home. Wants to make sure it goes up. Wants to ensure that he can get the conquistadors out on the map. Although, you know, it does look like there will be a castle for Lucky as well, but I still favor the Spanish here. I think that the conquistador is huge. One really nice thing about all the barriers in this map, though, we did see a lot of those being taken for Lucky as they will be generating that wood. And Lucky is going to have a hard time attacking. Low APM here is going to have walls across this entire area. This wood will take forever to run out, so it's not like he's going to chop through anytime soon. Milling some deer up here. Be a forward siege workshop, so he's going to pressure, or at least that's his goal. Lucky is going to be up here, probably going to have to put his castle right here just to defend himself. Or maybe he opts to put it up here because he can protect the gold. But as soon as the conquistadors start coming out and running around the map, Lucky is going to be hard pressed to defend if he doesn't have town centers. The castle will be nice for defense, but he's not going to be able to get it up just yet, and these villas are already going to go down. Will we see a castle? Yes, the stone. Alright, castle here. Vills will die to get this up, though. Again, the timing is everything on some of these maps, and we'll see a monastery play. I think that's probably a good idea. He's going to lose another vill or two, probably. Spearman is going to take a few shots, so that is kind of nice, but even have this conquistador here. Again, the whole eco is just going to be under threat from conquistadors. Oh, yeah, I mean, Hitch, leave it up to you, man. Whatever you want to do with that information, that suggestion, it's really up to you. I am not the guy who has to deal with the balancing of the map as far as how to do it, how to script it, because I have no idea how to do that. I'm never going to be able to do that, probably, because I spend too much time playing and casting. And I have Hitch, who has experience in the matter, so I will just let him continue onward there. But it's up to you, Hitch. If you want to change that, you're more than welcome to. Obviously. Organ guns will be doing okay for now. The organ gun change has definitely made these things very interesting. Oof. They just don't do well against Siege anymore, do they? They really don't. We will see a town center here, Siege Workshop here. Oh, I know, Hitch, I know. I'm just saying, like, if you chose to make that change at some point, I have no objection. I don't think it would be a bad thing. I think if anything, it just kind of slows the game down, to be honest. Because having the boar on the other nodes, I mean, that's the thing. If we take the food off of the other hubs, and let's say there's no more boar, really that just slows down the game, I think. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. That's what I think would happen. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, I guess. It's pretty much what I expected here. We're having a little bit of an issue dealing with the conquistadors right now. A monk does pop out, will survive. We have a lot of vision here for low APM. He's got this whole corner walled up. He's got all this income coming. He's 44 vills to 36 vills. Villagers are getting healed up. Another siege workshop up here even. Oh man. Lucky is getting surrounded here. Let's see how this works out. There's a mangonel here. Man, shot did not do much damage. But yeah, any suggestions that anyone has on the maps, we're more than willing to hear them. And we could implement them, we could try things. We aren't gonna make... No, Knight. We're not adding fish. I already told you that, Knight. Fish on this map would make it even more awkward. Especially, like, what are we gonna do? Add pawns to the fish node? Yeah, I mean, this isn't bad. I mean, low APM is losing some units. With one shorefish. I mean, listen. I just don't think that we should add it to the bog terrain because these are supposed to be the wood hubs, right? So, I don't know. It feels like there's a million ways that we could try to do things here, and we just haven't really. Like the main thing with this map that I think a lot of people, especially if you didn't play on the map beforehand, may not realize is we just got this map to like the best place that we have it, right? It used to be there was some real issues with how things spawned in here, and literally in every corner it would essentially not spawn anything, which is really awkward. Organ guns going down like crazy. I think Lucky's just gonna have a hard time pushing out from this here. Meanwhile, we have TCs added behind. 3 TCs to 1. We already lost the original one, obviously. Like, the simple fact that we finally were able to get this map where it is right now, I think, is really nice. Because normally, like, the old gens, if you go back to the 2022 map pack, this whole north corner, empty. This corner, empty. This corner, empty. This corner, empty. Just completely empty. It was extremely awkward. We just got that all figured out. We have another map. We have a couple other map ideas that we are going to mess around with that will probably be featured in the next tournament, but for now, how dare you, Knight? How dare you? They're much better now. No, it's all good. It's all good. Lucky is going to lose a lot of vills here. I mean, this game looks like it's definitely going to low APM. I don't even think there's a win condition here right now for Lucky at this point. He's getting monk numbers up. A lot of ills going down here. These 4 conquistadors have 14 kills, and they're going to get even more here. They might lose their lives. Oh, he connected with only 1, though. That's a bit unfortunate. Adding scouts in here now makes sense. The fun part with like the balancing of the maps, I think that we've like come a long way, obviously, but where we've had a lot of people complain about like some of the water maps. There's only really one big water map on this, I think, and that's Arena Cove. Well, 2 now, Water Arena. The other ones are more of a hybrid that water doesn't really come into play as effectively, right? Yeah, I mean, the game didn't really go so well for Lucky. Conquistadors are amazing in low numbers, and obviously, low APM being higher elo here knew what he was doing. A quick game, really, 32 minutes, not too long. Lucky gave it his all here. Portuguese, though, don't feel great against Spanish on a nomad start. Even with like the recent like removal of the speed buff for them, just doesn't feel great still. Back to the draft here. We will have a Portuguese defeat, a Spanish victory. We will go to Shaded Pond next here for Lucky. So we will see a hybrid map next, which is exciting since I touched on that just moments ago. But I think a lot of players really enjoy Arabia, right? That's everyone always wants Arabia. Personally, I don't really care for that. I don't like watching Arabia over and over and over again. So we made all these maps. We've got everything situated, and I think they've been well received. Obviously, early on we had some other issues. Like with them, we were still learning everything, but now, I mean, they're a lot of good maps here. Shaded Ponds, for instance. Beautiful map here. Has some water in the middle. There is decent food here, but nothing too crazy. We did make the change that these are reeds now, for anyone who wasn't here for the old versions. So this is extremely easy to chop through. Of course, if you're using a tree mod, you might not even realize it and might avoid it because of that. But there are good reasons to go for it, and also good reasons not to. It depends on how aggressive you want to be on the map, right? Low APM going with the Burgundians here, and obviously a map that you can pretty considerably easily wall a significant area off is always pretty nice. The tree mod betrayed you. The tree mod, listen, I hate the tree mods. I really do, because they do things like this, where you have identical pine trees here, I'm guessing, or some sort of identical tree mod, and then you don't see this. And the same thing can happen for a mega random situation. If you end up with different types of things like reeds, like you may not even realize it. I personally just keep the base games tree like mods minus the small trees. I do have the small trees, obviously, but otherwise, I think the identical one annoys the crap out of me. I even have a hard time watching people that stream with it sometimes. Really do. But I also like to look at some variety. So maybe it's just me. But both players going for the forward position, and look at Lucky here. Lucky is my kind of guy. He's already chopping through. Look how quick this is going to be. 3 vills on the first set, and then 2 on the second one. This is going to be super quick. Over here, not quite as efficient, but you know, all together. Going for the fish. I like it. I like it. We might actually see both players do that here. We do have Malians here for Lucky. Didn't even touch on that, but Malians, civ that we've seen a lot of, especially since recent patches have buffed them quite nicely. An interesting matchup. One I have to say that I have not really seen a ton of. It'll be really fun to see how this all progresses, obviously. Loom. He house? Yeah, he was house. Or about to be house? Could have made another Ville. Interesting. Early Loom, though. Early Loom. So we are going to be chopped through here. Lucky is going to have the wood to drop the dock. Will he do it immediately? Let's find out. He does. One thing that I would recommend, though, you can't walk past this now. So if you are going to place another dock, perhaps walking over here to where the villager was next to the shorefish would be beneficial. A lot of players don't realize that they can't really go past the dock after they place that for some reason. A little odd. So, this map I spoke about last night, or maybe yesterday during the day. I can't remember which. I have casted a lot of games, so bear with me. But this game, or this map, we haven't seen a ton of. And it's actually the least seen map so far in the bracket, which has really been a huge surprise for me. I thought we were going to see it a lot more than we have, because it can easily be closed. It can be a very boomy map, and a lot of people do like that. So it's curious that we've seen a few games on it now. This is the first game that we're going to see both players dock, which I find to be quite exciting. Now again, there's only 2,800 food in here before he started taking some of these fish. Obviously, we're not counting the shorefish. If I wanted to count the shorefish, I can grab one. There we go. So about 5,400 food in the middle. May not sound like a lot, but again, you gotta consider you can wall up. This could turn into a small war on water. And if you win that fight, you can also run units all the way around here, or, you know, transport units across. So, gotta beware of the things that can happen with the map here. Lucky is at elo that is considerably less than low APM here, and we do have a better population and a better feudal age time here for Lucky. He got onto that fish, or maybe because he practiced the map. I don't know. I do really, really love the system for the draft this year that we're using. I think that not having a set game one map has been very good for the competition. Obviously, we've seen that pay off for a few people here and there, and I think it's great. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but Lucky, though, might not be too familiar with the map. Just wall this away. But nonetheless, we're going to see a battle for water, it looks like. We have gold yet? We do not have gold yet here for Lucky. He will realize now, though. As neither player has scouted the other dock, really? No. Okay. Lucky is scouting it now. Or maybe he's not. He should know that there's going to be a dock there if you're chopping this wood, right? He should know. It will be double dock. And a double dock down here, so. The problem now, though, is that this time is wonderful, but he's not on gold. There's a low HP Ville here. The scout will probably loop back for this. Alright, well, we are going to have a fight on water. Both players going for it here. It will be 2 docks versus 2 docks. Gold income faster here, though. Can only afford 1 fire ship on this side, so this is a little bit unfortunate. I think it was because the scout got there late. We do see the walls for low APM, so he will know at least he's safe enough on this direction. Wouldn't be too surprised to see a wall start to come up here as well. And we'll see a 3rd dock added. Interesting. I hope he doesn't wall this gold out. Looks like he's going to right now. Lucky, I don't think was too familiar with the map when he chose it, though, based on what I'm seeing here. Low APM is going to have the greater ship numbers. Behind this, he already has double mid-axe. He's had it for a while, longer than Lucky. Lucky did grab it as well. So, all things considered, the firefight in the middle here, not going to be too crazy. You have a demo going to be popping out, though. Quite nice. Will it be in time? He's going to have to repair that, and he will do so. This demo could be huge. It's not even going to be needed to be used, though. You should save the demo. Don't waste your demo. It is headed across. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Ah. Alright, well, he did take it out. It's not the end of the world, but obviously not ideal either. We are going to see walls here from both. He still kind of blocked that gold off for himself, but is what it is. Essentially, Lucky has kept a lead for the moment. However, the fire ship numbers are going to be better here for low APM. Low APM getting the bow saw upgrade. The Burgundians on water maps, I think, are extremely underrated, to be honest. The fishing ships will be getting hit. Villager dies. The scout takes it out. Fish being attacked here. The galley number is now much, much better here. And 3 docks to 2. And we are going to have that 3rd dock added now. But fish will go down here. That demo, again, he's traded 1 for 1. That's not the way you want to trade off demos. It really isn't. And all things considered, low APM looks like he's going to have the lead here. Looks like he should probably start to grow that population lead pretty efficiently, as he's got some upgrades coming in, obviously. Castle Age upgrade on the wood is always nice. Good split to mitigate the damage there. These villagers cannot repair this ship. It's going to go down. Lucky, it's not walled yet. He's going to shift onto stone. This is no longer walled here in the front. No demo. Nope, no demos. Good pulling back the lower HP galleys here and repairing them. It's very close game still, but with the water being so heavily fought for, and the better eco behind it for the Burgundians, obviously, low APM is going to have a little bit better efficiency. You can just see the worker efficiency here, so much better. 73 to 55, basically, if you round up. And honestly, these villas should probably get out of here. They should probably get out of here. He should probably stop producing on water here. Again, it's not a huge thing to lose water and go forward on land. We're down to 1,800 food. Obviously, fish traps are a thing, but it's getting his fire galley numbers here. We are going to see a demo. Let's hope that the demo trades off better than 1 for 1 here for Lucky. Lucky's traded 2 demos 1 for 1, which is not the greatest situation. There's a lot of weak ones. There, he's got 2, and that'll work. The tables have started to turn, but here comes the demo now for low APM. It's not bad. Not bad. Mitigating the damage. That is the key. Castle Age is about to come in for low APM. And Lucky is far from Castle Age here. This demo could be huge if it were to come over here. I'm actually surprised he hasn't tried to demo the villagers. Castle Age is on its way, though. Lucky, just 6 on food behind this, and 4 on berries, 2 are on the farm, so that hurts quite a bit. The demo, no kills, does alright though, and over here the demo trades 1 for 1 again. Overall, the galley numbers here are in favor for Lucky now, though, as the production behind this has stopped. And I don't think he's going to continue with the water. He's actually going to give it up. He's got some of the fish numbers going to go down here, so that villager lead will be taken away if he's not going to fight. He's going to make demos, so maybe he is going to keep fighting it. He just was being a little bit lax with the production there. Lucky is a long way from the castle age, though. Maybe he could buy up. He's on stone heavily. He is getting the market down. Big demos, maybe? We'll have to wait and see. A lot of bills. Yeah, he's selling a lot. He's going to click up. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Didn't know if he was going to get there. It did cost him a lot at the market to do that, though. Castle Age's in. War Galley upgrade on its way. Will he have any ships remaining is the question, though. Oh, no, he didn't patrol. He realized, at least. He will clean up the ships, so honestly, I think this War Galley upgrade should be cancelled. He disagrees, though. Gonna keep fighting back for it. Guess the fish will go down here. Docks, I guess, are all still pretty much full HP. Knights being added here as well. Second town center behind this. Still, we'll see how this goes, but Castle Age is coming. There's a hole, though. So we will see a barracks. Maybe he shifts into infantry for the long term. We'll have to wait and see. The fire ships will be out, and 2 of them will do okay, but 1 is not fighting, so that's odd. And he's not fighting the ships there. He's starting to do it now. I've seen a lot of players like specifically select the ship, though, as of late, and I feel like that players should be utilizing patrol more when it comes to the ships. I really do. The knights actually follow the scout in the gate here. So those knights are going to be in, and they're going to be able to wreak havoc. He knows where the gold is. Stable in defense. Some walls. Going to try to bring those in, but that's not going to be enough. No spearmen in production. Some more villagers going to go down here. Again, he is winning water here, so this is good. This is very good for him here. Oh my god, he did. He must have canceled Castle Age. Oh, what happened, Lucky? Alright, we're going back. Hold up. The power of rewind. What happened? Alright, hold up. I went too far. Where? Alright. Where's Castle Age? He needs the building. Did you not click it? You definitely clicked it. I don't know what happened here. I could have swore he clicked it. There's just no click. He just never clicked. Oh man. This is not ideal. Lucky's in trouble here. I think this is probably about where we were. Yeah, just no click. He's got the resources to go up. I think he must think that he clicked. He has to think that he clicked or something. And now he's spending the resources to build units. Oh man. I thought I saw it. I could have swore I saw it over here. But that's really painful for Lucky. He's getting bloodlines now. Wow. So Lucky is in a very terrible position now. He's sold all the stuff at the market. He's forced into pikemen for defense. There are knights hitting the walls left and right. He pulled the ships away for some reason. And now low APM will be able to take water control. Cavaliers coming in. The palisade here. I don't think that tree is the only thing blocking. You should be able to go in here. Yeah, and then there's really nothing Lucky can do as he's so far away now. He's fighting with villagers. This is painful for Lucky. He could have been up. And just the pressure coming in kind of finished that off for him. And now he's too busy trying to defend everything he can. Getting 1,000,000 upgrades here. Fighting things off with villagers. I guess he could definitely go through there. Guess he just doesn't realize it. The fire ships will soon clean this up. And then the docks are going to be gone and done for here. Lucky's floating a ton of wood. And he just calls it GG. Oh, man. So unfortunate. He had it. He could have clicked up here. I mean, I think he was still going to be behind, obviously, with the timing. But potentially would have been better to defend himself there, obviously. Could have just gone pike defense or monk defense. But GG. Oh, man. Oof, really unfortunate for Lucky there to not have clicked. I really thought he did. Yeah, well, he was doing great on water. He had water 1. I don't know why he pulled back here. I feel like what happened here is I think he thought he clicked, and then obviously we've all been there before, right? And he just didn't click. So Lucky couldn't really do anything, and once he realized he hadn't clicked, he didn't have the res for it. GG's. GG's indeed. Well, that was a quick set. I'm gonna go to the bracket here. If you guys wish to avoid spoilers, you know, avert your eyes for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna cast another set after that. So you've been warned. We're going to the bracket. We're gonna update it right now. Low APM will move on here over Lucky. Lucky got an admin win over Ronald Rage, and then loses here to low APM, high BMI. Low APM, high BMI will be going up against Walter Wanderley next in the round of 16. And a lot of games are advancing here. I know this set is being played Thursday, I think, which is tomorrow. And this set's being played Friday. I haven't heard from any of these players. I'll have to message them later. Or I'll have to message these guys too. I have until the 15th to get those in. They're not in any way late. I will preference that now. They are fine. They have time. They have a few days yet, obviously. And then Funny Liquid, and Call Out we are about to cast. So, thank you guys for joining me for this yet again. The viewer numbers have been pretty darn good. I can't complain.